Hello guys. Today we are going to solve LeetCode problem 162. Okay, find the peak element. Okay, find the peak element inside the numbers. Okay, so here I'm going to share my screen. If you like my video, then please you can subscribe to channel. Okay, so here this is the problem 162. Find the peak element. Okay, so peak element is an element that is strictly greater than its neighbors. Okay, a element that is greater than to its neighbor, that is called a peak element. Okay, so given a zero index integer array number, find the peak element and return its index. Okay, if the array contain multiple peaks, return the index to any of the peak. Okay, so here you can see I have numbers. Okay, and I need to write index of peak number. Okay, so add index to what I have, peak number, that is 3. 3 is greater than its neighbor. Okay, from 3 is greater than 1 and 3 is also greater than with the 2. Okay, so 3 is a peak element and your function should return the index number, that is 2. Okay guys, so here you can also see 5 is our output, index 5. This one I have 6 here. Okay, that is the peak number. Okay, so here this is the class and this is the function name already given, and here I'm going to pass numbers already given here, numbers that should be in list. Okay, so numbers in list, and list inside this I have numbers that is also in integer, and output also in integer. Okay guys, I hope you got it. Now I am going to write code here. Okay, so here I'm going to use for loop for I in range. Okay, in range of length of numbers, nums numbers minus 1. Okay, I need to add columns here. Okay, so here these are the numbers 1 2 3 1. Okay, I equals to initially 0. Okay, I equals to 0 and I plus 1 equals to 2. I equals to 1 at, sorry, I equals to 0, so at index 0 I have 1. Okay, and here 0 plus 1 means I have index 0, sorry 1. 0 plus 1 equals to 1, so at index 1 what do we have, 2. Okay, so we need to check. Okay, so I'm going to use loop. Okay, here for I in the range. Okay, so I will run from, you can say I will iterate from 0 to 2. Okay, so length of number, what is the length of number, 4. So 4 minus 1, so I will iterate from here in the range of 3. Okay, so that is I equals to 0 comma 1 comma 2. Okay, because here range is 3, for I in the range of 3, so I need to iterate I from 0 to 2. Okay, so here I equals to 0 and numbers of I at index 0 what I have, 1, and numbers I plus 1 what I have, 2. Here you can see, then we need to check 1 is greater than 2. Okay, so here I'm going to check if numbers of I that is greater than numbers of I plus 1. Okay, here we need to check this condition, so this condition will fail here. Okay, so we need to continue. So here if if this condition is true, then we need to move again. Okay, here again I'm going to check. Okay, now I will become 1, and I numbers of I mean index at I. Okay, here I equals to 1, so number at index 1, 1 what we have, 2. Okay, and numbers of index 1 plus 1, so I got here 3. Okay, then we need to check this 3 is greater than, so this 2 is greater than 3. Here this condition again fail, so we need to continue again. Okay, so we need to increase I value, that is 2. Okay, because I already used loop. Okay, so with the help of loop, I will become 2, and numbers of I at index 2 what we have, 3, and numbers I plus 1 means 2 plus 1 at index 3 what we have, 1. Okay, then we need to check this 3 number of I. Okay, so at index 3 I have number, sorry, at index 2. Okay, in numbers I have 3. Okay, so this 3 is greater than with number of I plus 1. So I plus 1 means what? 2 plus 1, that is 3. Index 3, number at index 3, that is 1. So so 3 is greater than 1, this condition is true. Then I need to return I need to return index. Okay, so because it is the neighboring number, okay, that is greater than to the other neighbor numbers. Okay, so here you can see I have 1 is greater than 3, and 2 is also less than from 3, and 3 is greater than 2. Okay, so these are the neighbors 1 and 2, and 3 is greater than these neighbors. Okay, so I need to return 2 here. I need to return I, that is 2. Okay, and here I am going to return length length of numbers and minus 1. Okay, so this is our code for this. Very simple, guys. Okay, so I got my peak index, that is 2 in output. So you got output, or you can write like this, then you will get your output. Okay, for testing purpose.